Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy Friday. I can't believe, man, that video I posted early today, I actually did that yesterday and didn't get a chance to upload it until today, unfortunately. I mean, about the great news coming from Judge Torres overruling the SEC's any kind of thing from the SEC, right? So it was great news, but unfortunately, I couldn't get it to you guys yesterday, but I did manage when I got some time today. It is very challenging when you don't have your system like you're used to having. Very challenging, I gotta tell you. So in any case, I did get it out to you guys. I hope you do enjoy it. But again, I want to tell you, Amicus brief, Ripple partner looks to file a motion for an amicus brief, and it's I remit and another one and another one. So I find that to be very, very fascinating. Ripple, I'm telling you, it's genius in motion. So not only is it I remit, it's another Ripple partner looking to file an amicus brief and participate, just like John Deaton is doing with his amicus brief. The timing is fascinating to me. And I think, I don't know, you got the Hinman calendar coming out at this kind of time, getting access to that. And now we got Judge Torres and her ruling. And now you got IMID and another Ripple partner looking to do an amicus brief on behalf of Ripple at the end of the month of September. It ain't just Jungle Inc. who knows about this end of the year freaking SEC wanting to put its numbers out. It ain't just Jungle who knows. Fascinated to say the least. You're gonna hang to the end and find out who the other person is. Got some good news for you, Flare Sparking token holders. You're gonna want to get that as well, because not only is the distribution happening, but for those who are Celsians who have their Spark tokens or Songbird, I got an answer for you on a way to get these tokens back. I really truly believe that. So you're going to want to get that as well. The market is doing what the market does. We will go over the numbers for sure. All right, guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news. And around 0 to 10 minutes. Listen, the total cryptocurrency market cap is only 992 billion. It's down from an all-time high of over 3 trillion. The Bitcoin dominance is at 38.1%. Yeah, that is not a good number. Ethereum is at Bitcoin's at $19,721 again. Ethereum is at $1,352 again. And XRP is trading at 49 cents again. Shout out to the quant holders. Quant is up 39% on the 7-day. I saw that earlier today. 39, what is it at now? Yep, 39% on the 7-day. Shout out to Solomon. Shout out to Crypto Eddie and all the quant holders out there. I hope you guys are joining that pool of the new 1% that we desperately need in the digital asset space. We need a new 1% in this whole tradition, in the whole financial system. We need a new 1%. Why not have it be led by the likes of Crypto Eddie and King Solomon? That's what I say. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go over this very, very interesting stuff here with the Flare token distribution, right? So update from Flare Networks, Spark token distribution event time and the timing. The Flare network validated code is now live and publicly available. Please see the accompanying blog post for more information on the steps and timing for token distribution. And here it says here, provided sufficient validators have taken up their role, the token distribution event will take place between October 24th and November 6th. The exact date is dependent upon feedback from exchanges. And speaking of exchanges, Flare Network was an exchange that agreed to facilitate this Flare distribution, right? We all Know that. So I'm trying to think of some different ways and how we can kind of get some more answers. We all know that Hugo Filion has reached out to the Celsius team, but in the depths and the mire and the muck of this Chapter 11 bankruptcy, I'm sure it's just not getting any attention at all. However, what we can do is we can reach out to the UCC for Celsius Network Committee, which is called the Celsius UCC, and that is for us, you and I, depositors, account holders on Celsius, who are representing us in this Chapter 11 case. Okay, so I'm going to give you the website. You see here, it says login, it says cases, it says menu. If you click menu, there is this here, contact us. There's a phone number, international phone number, there's a US Canada number, and then there's an email, contact us. Okay, and there's their Twitter account, which is at Celsius UCC, all capitals, at Celsius UCC. So I have emailed them. Okay, I have emailed them. And I explained the situation as best as I could. Okay, I just submitted that before recording this video. Okay, but this is a good way to, I say the more the merrier. So I know of a handful of, in fact, I think I know a bunch of people who are XRP holders, who are on Celsius, who use, just like I did, use Celsius as the facilitator of the Songbird token. I mean, of the Spark token, of Flare token. So I find it interesting that, great, right? Because they gave us the Songbird. They got the Songbird to us, right? Yeah, they got the Songbird to us. And so I'm hoping that they'll be able to get the Spark token to us. But it's going to be about making noise. And so one of the ways is you can go to Celsius UCC on Twitter and publicly state your situation, but you can also email them directly. Now, the website, because I'm telling you the website because I may forget to put this link in the description. Here's the website. It's cases.ra.kroll.com/Celsius committee. Okay. And here's the case number in case you have to search it on kroll.com. Let me say it again, cases.ra, Romeo Alpha, .kroll with a K.com. Okay, kroll.com. And obviously it's Celsius Network LLC. The case number is 22-10964. You click menu here, and if you want to call, you can call them. If you want to email them, you can email them. And you can also send a message to them on Twitter. You can post it, that type of thing like that. I think the quickest response will probably be contact us. I'm not sure who you're going to get if you do the, calling the 800 number, but it is 844-224-1136, 844-224-1136 for US and Canada. And the international number is 845-295-5704. So, yeah, so I think we're gonna have to start that. October 24th is gonna get here real quick. I think it's an easy fix. I don't know, again, if it's front of mind for Celsius. In fact, I'm certain that this airdrop is not front of mind for Celsius. The other thing is, we need some clarity as to whether or not Celsius is claiming this airdrop distribution thing as part of the estate. We don't know. It's an airdrop. I don't see how they can claim it. It's not their property in any way, shape, form, fashion, even though the Spark token is indicated on the app. We all know that that's just a data entry. And I don't know in terms of what has Flare Network already sent to Celsius. I don't know if they sent them anything at all, or if this is just simply a matter of all computer code and it's set to go when it goes, and that's it. I don't understand it. I don't really know. But I do know if Hugo is reaching out to them about it, there's something that has already been done, right? Something has already been done, because if it hadn't been done, I don't believe Hugo would have needed to reach out to Celsius, right? So something's been done. I don't know code. I don't know how that would work, but this is a shot, because again, we're all in this together in terms of having assets on Celsius, even if you don't have any assets, but you did use Celsius as the facilitator to get, the Spark tokens. They still have the Spark tokens. And whether it be in code or it's, I don't know. So we need to find out about that. I'm not sure, again, how they could claim this, like they claim our Bitcoin and Ethereum as part of the estate. I don't know how they can claim the airdrop. So, right, I don't know. It's not in any earn program. It was never in earn program. It's no interest is ever given on it. Again, it's an airdrop. So it doesn't really have a value because it's really just IOUs. So, and again, you want to write in your case and make your argument with the Celsius UCC here, because I didn't even mention the fact that the Spark token is merely an IOU token. So, in any case, there that is. And we want to get these in and get this kind of heard in court, and certainly heard by the UCC as soon as we possibly can. Case background. Let me see here. What is it when I click UCC? Okay, there it is there. So I wanted to point it out to you. Let's get over to this other news here. First of all, Library has not some great news for themselves. Library said, we just spoke with our counsel. This is over an hour ago. Everyone was expecting a ruling in the SEC case by today, but the judge has not provided one. Well, it's still early. The judge is now overdue on his own stated timeline, but that's his prerogative. Until then, there's nothing to do but continue to wait. And probably, as I'm recording this video, there's probably something on Twitter that they did make a ruling. All right, so this is from Max Kaiser. The dude is just, you know how people are just so freaking smart, they're stupid. That's this guy. Meaningless. Ripple is grasping at straws. There's no doubt XRP is an unregistered security. Says, shut that crap down, Gary. And he's quoting the article from Cointelegraph where it says, judge orders the SEC to turn him and documents over to Ripple Labs after months of dispute. And you gotta wonder why Max is so upset. You really have to wonder why. Why doesn't he say any other crypto is, and you tell me, maybe I'm wrong, but I have never heard Max Kaiser say another digital asset is an unregistered security. Maybe I'm wrong. I know he's a Bitcoin maxi, so maybe I'm wrong. But does he say ETH is an unregistered security? I don't know. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. So here's the great news here coming from Jimmy James Filan. iRemit Inc., a global payment remittance company that uses the RippleNet software, has filed an application to file an amicus brief in support of the Ripple defendant's motion for summary judgment. I'm telling you, when I saw that, I'm like, wow. Hold on a second here. Let me see something. I was like, what? That was absolutely. Here's the worst, is like the worst thing the SEC can hear from during this case from Judge Torres of Netburn is iRemit saying something and the judge saying, oh, really? Tell me more about how XRP is not an investment contract and its use cases. Oh, really? Tell me more, Ironman. Oh, not great news. I'm telling you, it's not great news. Now, I had another thing here. Let me see if I got it somewhere else. Someone kind of laid out some of the things inside of this application to file a brief. Let me see if I have it here. I might have saved it somewhere else. Hold on one second, guys. Forgive me. Got some great news for Celsius. Where is this at? Huh. I know, I believe it was Cowboy Crypto and another person, forgive me, who had some really who laid out some stuff that was in the actual document. I'm just gonna have to just go to it myself because I don't see it. Let me do this. Hold on a second. Live radio, right? Live radio. Let's go here. I mean, it was some doozies. I mean, I'm telling you, that is the worst thing in the world for the SEC. Is a Ripple partner filing an application to become an amicus brief in this case. The worst thing for the SEC. The worst. Come on, laptop. Securities and Exchange, there it is. I mean, it's some really good stuff in here. Ironman respectfully submits this memorandum of law in support of his motion for leave to file a brief as amicus curiae in the above captioned matter in support of the motion for summary judgment filed by defendants Ripple Labs, Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson. A copy of Ironman's proposed amicus curiae brief is attached as Exhibit A to the accompanying declaration of Brian Farkas. Found in, okay, great. One of the chief mechanisms that iRemit employs to facilitate money transfers is the RippleNet software product. RippleNet, developed by defendants Ripple Labs, Inc., allows customers to clear and settle cross-border financial transactions in a variety of ways. One of those ways is through a software product called On-Demand Liquidity, which uses a virtual currency called XRP. XRP, in turn, runs on the XRP ledger, an open source technology that can securely record international transactions almost instantaneously. As a major ODL customer, iRemit is interested in the outcome of this lawsuit because of its heavy reliance on XRP and the XRL, there should be XRP ledger. iRemit has deep knowledge of these technologies that will aid the court's evaluation of the arguments advanced by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. District courts have broad discretion to permit leave to file a brief as amicus curiae. Decisions are granted and district courts to oppose. Okay, courts for freely. That's awesome. Let's get the I respectfully request that the court granted leave to file. iRemit respectfully request to leave requests the court granted leave to file the amicus curiae brief. In this case, the court's adjudication, I always have a hard time saying that, of Ripple's pending motion for summary judgment will have broad implications for the large and rapidly growing cryptocurrency industry. iRemit is a major participant in that industry. While the parties necessarily focus their arguments on the narrow facts of the case, iRemit offers the court a different perspective from a market participant about how ODL and XRP technologies are actually used on the ground. iRemit is one of the many customers of Ripple's ODL technology. It was an early adopter of the ODL in 2019 and continues to use that technology to this day. ODL is useful for iRemit because XRP and the XRP ledger lower the cost of real-time payments and allow greater customer access to currency markets with a high level of security. In this lawsuit, the SEC has taken the position that Ripple's distribution of XRP should be considered the trading of an unregistered security and that XRP distribution functions as an investment contract within the meaning of Securities Act of 1933, thus subjecting XRP to federal securities regulation. This position badly misunderstands how XRP is actually used. Indeed, the SEC seems to misconstrue important aspects of the large and growing international cryptocurrency industry, seeking to expand its regulatory authority over markets that have no relationship to its traditional scope of authority. Through its proposed amicus brief, iRemit offers the court an important perspective, that of an actual ODL customer that uses XRP. Simply put, market participants like iRemit do not use XRP as an investment of any kind. Rather, it is used as a tool for payment transfers. It is used because of its speed, efficiency, and security, not because of any expectation that its inherent value will increase over time. The way in which iRemit uses ODL, which in turn uses XRP and the XRP ledger, demonstrate that these are not, in fact, securities in any sense of that word. In summary, iRemit's perspective as an ODL customer will aid the court in its consideration of the SEC's lawsuit and defendant's motion for summary judgment. Bam, bam, and bam. And another one. Another hour, says Jeremy Hogan, another amicus. Seems that TapJets uses XRP as a form of currency. Again, an argument against the expectation of profits prong of Howey. Let the piling on begin, says Jeremy Hogan, because Jimmy James Fallon broke this news about 3 hours ago. TapJets, a private jet charter company, requests to file an amicus brief in support of Ripple. TapJet accepts XRP in exchange for its services. For TapJets, the acceptance of XRP as payments for services is vital. And another one. So that is exciting stuff right there. I'm not going to get into the details of that, but you get what's going on here, right? And I'm pretty sure that Ripple, the genius in motion that it is, has a number of these lined up and waiting, I'm sure. In any case, again, the SEC is the worst thing that could possibly hear from Judge Torres or Judge Netburn, whoever, I guess Judge Netburn, would be Judge Netburn saying to the likes of iRemit and TapJets, oh, really? So that's how you use XRP? Okay, tell me more. No, that's not a good look for the SEC. All right, guys, listen, this wraps up your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get to 2,000 as soon as we possibly can, and anything that you can do to support that would be awesome. I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it.